Oh, you know what I should do is I should probably make the live streams public because they're currently unlisted. Because I don't like clogging up everyone's feed with streams. So what I do is I keep them unlisted until they're live, and then I make them public, and then I make them unlisted again afterwards, so they don't clog up everyone's subscription feed. But if you want to go find them, there's a playlist on my page, and you can just click it and just go through them all. So yeah, well, welcome in everyone. This is New Arcane. Speedrunning every combat so you don't get the music that kills you. Yeah, so for those just watching in on YouTube now, this is in reference to the fact that there's one piece of music in the combat in this game that can get your page demonetized or whatever. But there is a streamer mode setting that turns that off, so that's no problem. And they warned me ahead of time. But yeah, this is New Arcane. It is sitting at very positive on Steam, 229 reviews as of this point. It came out on the 26th of November, 2024. Which is like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's available for £16.99. It is a steampunk CRPG, a brand new CRPG, brand new IP. I love when someone does something new. So let's check it out. Let me get the audio up as well, because you know what else I also love? I love it when you can hear things. You know, there we go. I'm just gonna set my FPS limit to 60 because that just the way my game recording system works is it just goes, hey, what if I record at whatever frame rate you output? And if this decides to output at 300 frames per second, my hard drive is going to be full. Yeah, but yeah, you got a decent amount of settings. We got resolution scaling, we got the anti-aliasings, we got DLSS. I will use that because I'm using an older card. We've got view distance, anti-aliasing, global illumination, post-processing, shadows, reflections, textures, effects, foliage, and bloom. That's pretty good. We've also just got sound volume, which, like, as things go, you give me all this, and I can't separately set music and voice. I gotta question that, you know. I gotta question this. This good. This questionable. Gameplay is pretty basic. We got streamer save mode and camera assistant. I don't know what camera assistant does, but I'm turning it on because I like having... I'm assuming they dispatch a grip. I've just realized the short stream, the key art on there is wrong. That's still showing forgotten but unbroken. Let me quickly move that over to New Arcane. Because it's got some pretty sick as hell art, actually. It's got like a dragon going after a blimp over a city, and I'm like, hell yeah, I want to do dragon fighting a blimp over a city. Sick as hell. More of that. All right. Yeah, if your beloved Nancy Drew games had separate master voice, SFX / music audio controls 20 years ago, why can't this? This is genuinely perplexing to me. But okay, I guess that's just what we're gonna deal with, everyone. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Anyway, this is New Arcane. Let's crack on. I like this little intro screen. Shows you a lot of things. First of all, dragon on the screen. Second of all, steampunk. Everything I need to know. Everything. It looks cool already, doesn't it? This is a world I want to explore. Silly CRPG idea, a completely normal fantasy CRPG, except there's a camera crew following you around. Oh, you mean like The Office? The Office, but it's a D&D party? You can make a fun RPG where you're controlling the camera crew. Oh, you absolutely could. A good system for that, though, where there's a camera crew following you around, there is a system that already has that as one class. Sorry, Keith, it's been done. High Magic Low Lives. The Tomb Streamer class is a High Magic Low Life who is live streaming all of their fights. And at the end of it, you know, if they've been particularly cool, they can use a move to sort of just plead to the camera for money, and then like a bird flies in and drops off a load of coin. High Magic Low Lives is great. I am going to be running it soonish. I'm quite excited for that. High Magic Low Lives is real fucking stupid. It has the ultimate alignment chart, which is goth versus prep, and nerd versus jock. That's the alignment chart. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, sorry, let's get started. I'm getting distracted by other things. This guy looks familiar. Who's this dude? Who's this dude? He's deeply familiar to me. He was played by, I want to say he was played by the actor who was Commissioner Gordon in the good Batman movies. You know? Looks a bit like Emmanuel Zerg or whatever his name was from Fifth Element. The same actor. What's the guy's name? Really, really famous British actor. You need to get a copy of that to read. It's on itch.io. It's pretty cheap. If you've supported some of the earlier bundles like Black Lives Matter and all that, you probably already have it. Gary Oldman, thank you, Zero. Also, welcome in, Zero. Yes, Gary Oldman, which is why we will be naming you Gary Oldman. This is Gary Oldman. All right, okay. Gender male, female, male, female. It changes your body type. We could separate that these days. I'm not going to be Declan Copperbeard. We are going to be Gary Oldman. Which, to be fair, has the same sort of naming cadence as Declan Copperbeard. Gary Oldman. Voices.
Yay.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. Race of human, elf, human or elf. So it changes your base stats. Lower strength if you're an elf, but higher dexterity. Higher perception. So if I want to be a gunslinger, which I feel like I might want to be a gunslinger. To me, Gary Oldman strikes... sorry, hold on. Gary Elfman. No, wait, Gary Old Elf. Gary Old Elf. There we go. Gary Old Elf. There we go. And toggle to woman again. I want to judge their design choices. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, so that's elf. Let's go back to human. It's a design. Looks like there's some customizability as well. A fair chunk of customizability. Are these AI? I always get suspicious about the lighting around the edges. Like, whenever there's rim lighting, it's like I get suspicious that it's AI. So you can do some customization. There's not much in the way of hair, I know, but there's a couple. What's that? Face shape? Face shape. First CRPG is all right. Like we've been. What's tint intensity? Is that on the lips? I'm gonna need to zoom in. I can't. Obviously, we've been spoiled by Baldur's Gate. I don't think many games are going to hit Baldur's Gate. I think it would be absurd to do that. Need to see the feet. Don't we all? It's a cool design, but sorry, I'm going back to Gary Oldelf.
Yay.
I love that the default is just this dude. Not gay old elf. That's a hate crime. We're not doing that. Gary Old Elf. There we go. Gary Old Elf. We give him just brown hair. What's Gary Oldman's skin look like? Is he pale? Should we do it like that? Or like lighter? Is he lighter than that? I don't know. The lighting is not helping here. The shadow. Oh, I suppose the shadow is there to get you the face. Maybe I should have looked up Gary Oldman before I did this. This is when I discovered that Gary Oldman looks nothing like this, and I'm just... No, I'll take it. This is Gary Oldman. No, I'll take it. Send me a pic on Discord. Hopefully not of Gary Oldman. Or his feet. Now we're going to go with that. Do I want any facial hair on him? Yes, I do. What face shape? Oh no, that seems a bit more Gary Oldman. That's a bit more Gary Oldman. There we go. Can I go darker on the facial hair? I mean, I can, but it's not. It's not very visible, right? Have all these sliders affected it as well? Well, that's okay. You know what? This is good. This is good. Makeup is not gender locked, thank fuck. Some games do it. Not these days much anymore. Just gonna give him a little purple. Next to play Resonance of Fate. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay, we're gonna go next. Class. Alright, here we fucking go. Let's get some steampunk going on. We got Diesel Engineer, Voodoo Shaman, oh no, those are the two. Okay. Interesting. Diesel Engineer, experts in firearms and skilled creators of cutting-edge diesel gadgets. You never know when a jetpack might come in handy. Oh, hello. Bruce's eyeliner is, as they say, gender neutral and makes everyone look hotter. Counterpoint, JD Vance. He lays it on too thick. The alternative, Voodoo Shaman. Masterful spellcasters capable of dispatching foes with lethal curses, potions, and hexes, all without laying a finger on their targets. So I guess we've got the choice of, do we want to go magic or technology? And I think I want to go magic. I want to go technology, I think, in this. I'm gonna face this weird and wonderful world with tech. I want a jetpack. Cars are useful, driving one into a wall doesn't change that. You know what? You are absolutely right. That's an exceptionally good analogy. Kevin says, I'm just glad we finally stopped calling it guyliner. Oh yeah. No, that was. What was the... Oh, God. It was a really, like... It was a shitty term for men who wore, like, makeup and clothes in the old days, where they would... It became fashionable to do so, but for some reason the papers wanted a new name for it. It was fucking awful. That's it, Cabba. Metrosexual. What an awful fucking... Like, first of all, it wasn't their sexuality. At all. Fucking newspapers, I swear to God. Available traits, Monster Hunter. After a monster destroyed your home, you swore revenge and learned the art of monster hunting. Yeah, fair enough. Your knowledge of their weaknesses allows you to deal extra damage in combat, so sort of kind of rangery a little bit. Strength +1. Constitution +1, social skills -5. It's me. Thief Mediator. Okay, so this feels more like the class. Monster Hunter, Thief Mediator, Scholar, the Explorer, Engineering Air. Oh no, maybe it's more like a background. Steam Guild Engineer. I think I want to go Steam Guild Engineer. I want to go like full Artificer on this. In memory, Metrosexual was much more straight guy who washes, wears clean clothes, and might get a polished free manicure from time to time. I thought... okay. I thought it was more like... Ah yes, washes but doesn't suck dick. Yeah. It was just fucking stupid. This is for when you get it up for inner city trains. That's a better term. That's a better definition for it. It was just so beyond stupid. Alright. Let's build this. Hold on. Mockery is the universally recognized technique of manipulating others by calling out their weaknesses or flaws. We're maxing it. Oh, the edges are cut up. Yeah, that's right. I had to zoom it in. Oh, sorry. I had to zoom it in because of Forgotten but Unbroken being at full screen. Sorry, let me resize that. So sorry. Whoops. Steam pilled mock maxing. Oh my god, Brie. But yeah, we're going max on Mockery. Is Mockery based off of Wiz? Relies on high dexterity to dodge incoming blows. Well, we are going to be putting more points into dex and perception. We're gonna keep low strength. We never dump stat con. And then we want some intelligence as well. We're gonna be low wisdom, low strength, but high intellect, perception, constitution, and dexterity. And then out of this, sleight of hand. It's picking locks, performing card tricks, sure. Knowledge, we want to boost. We've got decent knowledge. Survival is about tracking animals or people. Don't really need that one. Observation we want to boost. Because I'm feeling like we're sort of going a sort of gunslinger route. Endurance will help. I don't need to worry about deception so much. Oh, there's more. Shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. I've made a mistake. Okay. Let's see. Insight, don't care. Persuasion, don't care. Charm, don't care. Mockery, still at maximum. That's good. All right. Observation, I kind of want high still as well. I've got 15 more points. Let's just put them all into diesel tech. There we go. Maxed out. Right. Now I've got 5 more points, which we can distribute to some other things. We'll just put in endurance. There we go. Min-max. This is why you think character creation needs to be done after you start playing a game. I think that's valid. Or I've always liked the idea of doing it as you play gradually. Like, you know, for the first like 10 levels or so, give you all of these points that you'd give at the start. Like 10 levels is probably enough, and then let you respec later. Like Larian always lets you respec almost for free or for free, which is nice. Classic mode or adventurer mode. A lighter mode with enhanced support to ease combat, ideal for those wanting to focus on story. I love this. All good games should have this. I will be doing classic mode though, because I enjoy the combat, but this is good. I agree, Rose, especially as that one locks you in and you can't respec. I mean, you can respec within the class, but not anything else. Oh, with a single wave of their hand, a new reality could unfold, filled with fire-breathing dragons or gentle unicorns. This could do with a voiceover. Under their reign, the world changed, with every heartbeat brimming with wonders and... In those times, when sorcerers controlled the fates of the world, people were mere shadows in a grand game, but while the sorcerers were blinded by their own grandeur, he quickly slipped into the heart of their secret knowledge. This brave soul gifted freedom to mankind. The sorcerers fell, and their ancient magic dissolved into the dust of time. And so a new era dawned, the age of mankind's dominion. The golden age of technology began. Engineers and inventors became the new wizards. Humanity reached heights never before imagined. A bright future where pure... But as often happens, not everyone embraced this new world of technology. In remote, forgotten corners of the world, they began to erect idols once more. And what happened next? We could only submit to the new laws of nature and listen... Well, I tried.
Here you have written, and the diesel grenadiers overran the last stronghold of the Hellfire Order, defeating Eldris and the Storm, and ending the Third Nanotech War.
Love to cut off a cutscene to show a loading screen instead. Hey, it's Gary Elfman. Old elf, not Elfman. It's Danny Elfman. Where it ends, pick up your things. Movement. Okay. Close. Alright, so first of all, level design. Pretty sweet, actually. To be quite honest, it's an interesting little opening level. Repeatedly at the end of the world. Can I move faster?
There's a strong flow of steam blocking the way. Maybe this inconspicuous red valve can fix the issue.
Damn it, Valve. Henry, we need to go. The world is crumbling. I'm sorry, I'm trying. When your character is close to a hidden object, an observation check is automatically generated. If you pass the check, you will discover something new. That's cool. And we got high observation, so we spotted that pretty quick. Stranger, you doing okay? Like, everyone else is dead. You alright? You're lucky. You were not crushed by the wreckage of exploding airships. The poor fellow beside you was not that fortunate. Squashed by a steering hydraulic relay. You need to move before anything else falls on you from the crumbling sky. Step by step, you have to stop this madness. You still can do it. Try to free the guy from the relay. The relay is massive, immovable. The poor sod had no chance. Probably my strength is not high enough. So I can go that way, it seems. Let's talk to this dude. A man is rummaging through a pile of debris. He's plainly distressed, and his frenzied digging has left his hands bloody. It must be here. Oh, please, it has to be. help you? Help? Me? Bit of laughter. Not even the Weavers can help us now. In fact, it seems they want us all dead. Did you see what happened? I should be the one asking you. I saw your mug at the heart of all this commotion. For all I know, you're responsible for the disaster. But it doesn't matter. The world is collapsing in on itself. The end of times is upon us. Did you see how they transformed into those creatures? Monsters? I understand now. We deserve this. We should have burned every single factory to ashes. We should have knocked every automaton into a pile of parts, along with their creators. What are you looking for? My ring. After what happened to my wife. That's all I have left of her. Oh, please, it must be here somewhere. Please, please. He redoubles his efforts. You see one of his fingernails snap off before you look away. He didn't even flinch. Take care. Ugh. So the stuff over that, it looks like I can go either way, but like, let's go this way. Infamous opening. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with Danny DeVito elf when that could be very funny. Observation success. Congratulations, you succeeded in testing your skills for the first time. You pulled the red valve. I got an achievement for that. To be fair, having an achievement right at the beginning of the game is something all devs do, basically. And the reason they do it, for anyone curious, is there's no really good stats system that you can use that doesn't require like getting consent to send usage statistics through. But the Steam Achievement API is something everyone's consented to, and they can just go, how many people have this achievement?
Platform, which suggests mobility. But closer scrutiny reveals that it is in fact a section of an airship's deck, fashioned from fortified steel, a load that even the giants could not budge.
Oh, the giants could budge my load. So that bit's voice. Maybe they're gradually adding more voicing to this. Like, Rogue Trader is done that way as well. They're gradually adding more and more voicing to it. I think the entire intro is now voiced. But that's just something Owlcat does. So I can't really say, oh, you know, oh, Jesus Christ.
Without their commander or magical powers, those who remained had no choice but to surrender. That is how technology came to dominate the current world order.
It's pretty cool. I would love some audio options so I could make this, like, make the voices louder though. This is a cool opening, I will say. Oh no, they died! Oh no, I went too far. They fell off and died. Yeah, exactly. How many people have bought your game versus how many people have opened it? Or how many people have an entirely unused humble/epic key, yeah. This is neat. I'm going to lead the survivors. I don't think I can help them. We're getting out of it. Oh no, you poor thing. You look battered and exhausted. Did you see what happened? No, everything was perfectly normal. Then chaos started raining down on us. The very sky had split open. And with all my years of experience, I could do nothing to help those poor souls. No amount of training could prepare you for whatever this horror is. Could you treat my wounds, please? I'm so sorry. But there's not much I can do for you at the moment. We've run out of supplies. I can tell you. I can tell I'm not thinking straight. And you can see my hands are trembling. Clear signs of shock. I'm in no state to care for anyone. But there's a medical automaton. It's a bit banged up, but I'm sure it's able to help. I'm sure it's better able to help you than I am. I accidentally an entire word. Geneva Convention violated. Hey, Talia. Is that the Red Cross? Oh, shit. Absolutely. I must go now. Take care. It is surrounded by a circle, so it might be okay. Oh, there's a second one. They're fucked. They're so fucked. Nobody look at the stream. Nobody look at the stream. They are so fucked. A broken and worn out medical automaton. It's amazing it still works. Well, let's examine it. This machine is almost not working. It can't do difficult tasks, but it still works for easy things. Might help to get better. Okay, so we've got environmental skill checks. Use it for basic medical care. Because I'm good at Steam stuff, so I can fix that up. Alright, we're healed. Into the portal. laughing.
All sources of magical power were driven from our
Search containers,
world,
corpses, etc.
vanished
Yep, will do.
beyond an impenetrable barrier. Now everyone may enjoy a just and untroubled world, free from magical rulers and their
Well, that's fucked up.
spells.
How are you all doing? So someone's gone a bit nuts, right? Is what I'm learning. Has dropped. Has dropped a massive amount of dragons here. Oh, loot. We've got feathers, brass, saltpeter. Better not eat it. Yeah, probably not. Sulfur. You don't say. And $1. A US dollar. Excellent. Please tell me it's not shape-based inventory. And if it is, why is the dollar that big? Oh, God. I'm sorry. A bottle of saltpeter is not smaller than $1 because, surprise everyone, you can roll up $1 or fold it. So, can I combine? Oh, I want to combine the saltpeter and the sulfur. We know what it does. F for a shape-based inventory. I mean, I don't mind it in general, but whether $1 is larger than a bottle of saltpeter. Maybe there's a crafting thing that'll unlock later. I hope so. Ooh, we got perks and traits. I love perks and traits in video games. I hate them in everything else. In tabletop, don't do it. In video games, do it. Okay, skill checks and dialogues. It's you, you sick bastard. You couldn't just let us live our lives, could you? Now everyone's dead thanks to you. Steve, Mary, even little Joe. He was such a bright lad. Ah, little Joe, classic. The least I can do in their memory is cut your throat so you can't harm anyone else. Go ahead and attack me, see what it gets you. Is that intimidation? I'm not good at intimidation. Shit. I've just realized I've like dump-statted everything social except mockery, and this is going to get me killed. Go ahead and attack me, see what it gets you. I knew you were a vile snake, your life ends here. To your surprise, the man's eyes well with tears and his shaking body tenses like a locomotive's leaf spring as he draws back his fist. But his jab is awkward and achingly slow. He isn't much of a fighter. I gotta roll less. Oh, it's a D100 system. Gary Old Elf, can you counter the attack? Not really. Oh, I did succeed then. You can easily deflect the attack and strike back without much enthusiasm. Despite his passionate, hate-fueled rant, he almost instantly loses his fighting spirit and collapses to his knees. He begins to weep unabashedly like a child. Yeah, it is plus 20 because he was tired, but still, like out of 100, like it's a roll under D100 system, but like a bit like yeah, well, like Rogue Trader runs. So you gotta roll under the number on a D100. I'm not made for this, all this violence. And to what end? Please, just get away from me. I never want to see your stupid face again. The man is sobbing softly, muttering the names of his lost friends. It's no use talking to him. Alright. Well, he seemed nice. Treasure is so close, just within reach. But in this situation, what use is it? Okay. Fine. Getting called out. Oh no, I've got to survive. I got to climb using survival. Oh shit. Let's do it. Oh, I failed. Okay, that's neat. I like that it shows the dice rolling. That is something Baldur's Gate did as well, and is something I think all CRPGs should do. Show me the fucking dice. I don't think I can feel my legs just turning up and saying it.
But magic users ready to accept defeat. In the desolated old world, repellent beasts
I
and
could've saved
mages
that.
claiming to be weavers continued to fight amongst themselves. Some were even bold enough to launch raids against technology's outposts.
That's not good. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Use the Geneva Convention violation
The
machine.
vehicle's brakes are completely seized. Otherwise, it would have rolled on and crashed long ago. The ignition key is conspicuously absent. You must either search for the key or attempt to resolve the brake problem.
My endurance is not as good as I thought it was. 20% push the car by force. Okay, so I can't tinker with it. I was hoping to tinker with the brakes, but maybe not. Let's talk to the stranger. Hey, have you seen the key? The pale person on the ground doesn't respond to his brother's calls. He's in dire straits. Seems his time's running out. Please help my little Timmy. He's still so many years ahead of him. So, newsflash. I don't think he has many years ahead of him. Am I good at medicine? Let's have a look. A fractured bone is sticking out of the torn leg. It seems the bone has damaged a blood vessel because the blood is gashing out in quantities incompatible with life. Incompatible. On the one hand, full agree with earlier conversation on stats being worked out as you understand the game. On the other hand, that was funny as hell. It was. The victim is in deep shock and ignores everything around him. Alright, we're going to try and save this person. Joint efforts raise the odds by 20? Okay, we'll take that. No. You tear off a piece of cloth from your attire and try to apply a makeshift bandage around his leg. Unfortunately, your bandage isn't good enough. The blood continues escaping the confines of the body, and with it, the life leaves the man. He's not breathing anymore. No, you can't just go like that. What about Mary? What about that little house you wanted so much? No, I told you he was going to die. Sorry. Can I loot him? Doesn't look like it. Unlikely. Unlikely. Hey, I can examine this body. Oh no, I examined it already. Well, let's loot this over here. What we got? Steel bars, bolts, more US dollars. So I can soon make an improvised explosive. We're getting to the point soon where I can make an improvised explosive, and I think, you know, that's good. Can't really get through there anymore. You know, I think I should be allowed to make an improvised explosive. Despite having really high perception, I can't find the key, which is worrying. It says I can probably get down there. Can I climb this ladder? Oh no, that's where I came from! That's where I came from, is down there! Hey everyone! Ah, that explains it. Getting far too excited by the fact that the map is larger than I thought. Oh, steel bars! I can use the steel bars to check the brake cylinder. Here we go. This is something I'm good at. I'm an engineer. Let's do this. It can have a little IED as a treat. Yeah, just a little one. Alright. Hold on, Merrill. You can do it. Help's on his way.
Was the source of that terrifying disease, the Iron Plague. People began to rust from the outside in, transforming
$2 more. Do I want to help this person?
iron statues of themselves.
No, I think I'm a heartless bastard. Gary Oldelf is evil. I'm gonna use this man though. What is? Okay, just equals to that. Okay, cool. Use is a weird verb for it, but all right. Woman, man, vista. It's a pretty cool vista though. Oh, look at that. We got some crystals going on. Look, we started over there. Look. Oh, okay. Oh. Hey, so far I'm getting good vibes out of this. You know, it's a bit quirky, but I like it.
The war didn't take place on our soil, but the aftermath reached us nonetheless. Previously unseen magical creatures began harrying our village time and again. The nearest technologist outpost, the fire shrapnel, extorted taxes from us in exchange for protection, but did nothing to actually protect us. What an elaborate account. But tell me, why are you not content with existing literature on this subject?
Because it's a diary, mate. I don't read. Oh, okay, this is an interesting little setup. Am I not allowed to record my own thoughts? The histories have been twisted. Not familiar with it, not much of a reader. I'm gonna do that actually, I'm gonna feign ignorance.
Curious. But let us move on. Many of these entries are needlessly provocative. For example, every day I witness yet another family selling everything they own to move to this incredible new world. The newspapers never stop shouting about it. Apparently, technological progress is booming, and daily drudgery is being steadily replaced by automation. They claim the people are overjoyed, but why do we never hear a word from them? I cannot shake the feeling that the world is falling apart on all sides and the powerful care not in the slightest, while we must smile and pretend to be happy. Audacious. Do you realize that this passage by itself justifies a quite harsh sentence?
What if I never wrote it?
That was just the first entry. Every page is rife with distressing theories and questions. Do you not agree that notions such as these pose a real threat to the world?
Sorry, it's just the media covering the UHC government. No, not at all.
I see. You do realize everything that happened is entirely due to your ignorance and arrogance.
I mean, that's possible. I am arrogant.
Who trusted you,
I don't know much.
believed in you, and every event that led us to this point. You don't even grasp the magnitude of your responsibility, do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit defiant. I do, and I wouldn't have done things any other way.
Each one of these notes perfectly illustrates your insistence on meddling in matters which do not concern you. Let's read another one, shall we? Ah, right here. Something weird is happening over there. I can feel it. Everyone's talking about folks going missing. And what of that deranged dwarf who was shouting about experiments? Even if a word of it is true, I shudder to think what's become of those people, of my people. Exploiting the common folks' superstition to undermine technological progress. What's next? Tales of impossible monsters and phenomena that challenge those laws of reality we worked so hard to establish. Utter nonsense.
I don't think this game has
But however
yet
distasteful
earned
I find
this amount of
this,
exposition.
we must proceed. Here is some of the reasoning.
This judge is doing a really, really good Agent Smith impression.
Behind your conclusions. Interesting.
Who the hell are you?
The human mind functions in curious ways. If a problem doesn't directly affect us, we tend to think ourselves immune. But as I see the Iron Plague continue to spread all around me, It feels like a noose tightening around my neck. Helen, my first love, died a few weeks ago. I don't know what to make of that. Her parents will not visit her grave. They're that afraid of getting infected. Uncle Victor hasn't spoken in over a week. His skin has turned to a flaky, oxidized crust, and his breathing is labored. I don't know how long he'll last. I hope for a miracle, but they seem increasingly rare these days. Even now, I can hear the metallic rattle of Aunt Hilda's joints. She keeps on smiling, even as the Iron Plague devours her without respite or mercy. All I can do is pray the disease doesn't take them all.
You can tell this was written circa
If
2020.
there's any chance to save them from this awful death, I'll take it, no matter the cost. They raised me, after all.
Oh yeah, Brie, I think this
can't
is scenario.
stand by and do nothing.
Had to at least do something.
Silence! Oh, what about this one? Right in the middle of the chaos you created. My
I wonder if
journeys
some
led
of this
my
is setting
meeting
like
with
personality
magicians
tags in
and
the background.
technologists, and to question everything going on.
But yeah, it
around.
is. It's too much. It needs to drip feed this in a bit more. Preferably show instead of tell. I do like these little segments, these panoramas, but it's too much.
Do you honestly think no one tried to prevent this bloodshed? The laws binding reality were our only hope to stop this cruel fate from destroying us all. How dare you challenge them?
If not me, then who?
And now we come to the proof that you're the one who started all this, that the whole debacle is your fault. The odds are not good, I know, but it still bothers me that there's been no word from any of the
I
emigrants
think
to
you just
the New
skipped an
World.
entire line of text.
So I've decided to risk it. They're not asking much in return, after all. Only the unwoven filament. The task should be no challenge for someone like me. There it is, in your own words. You're nothing but a thief.
That's not what I wrote.
Silence. These are your words. I smuggled the unwoven filament onto a ship heading for the New World to the Tatterhold seaport. There I will meet with Red Simon's contact.
One does not simply save in a combat, neither in a dialogue. Okay. A few months earlier.
The interminable voyage from the old world is finally over, and the relentless seasickness has at last slackened its grip. You inhale deeply and let the warm sea breeze fill your senses. The cries of gulls fill the air, alongside the chatter of folk on the bustling docks. Your heart quickens with anticipation as you take that first decisive step off the gangway. The new world awaits. But before you're free to embrace this new chapter in your life, there's the customs officer to
This
deal with.
possibly would have been a better
A young
starting
man
segment.
in an ill-fitting uniform presides, papers strewn before him on the wooden tabletop. With an air of long-practiced indifference, he begins to read from a crumpled form.
Good day to you, sir or madam. Let me be the first to welcome you to the new world. A place without poverty, hunger, or war. A place where everyone can achieve
I love it when
their
actors
dreams,
have to pretend to be bad actors.
etc. You can become anyone you wish in the new world. A warrior, a magician,
I
the
go full
president.
sickos over it.
Together we can make this the perfect home for everyone. A place where anything... Please, pass me your documents and join the line.
Hey, I can say one load of bullshit. Can we get this over with already? Can I give you orders when I become president? or there should be a giant word for me. It goes by Mick Mortensen. Where's the meeting point for arrivals? I don't see my luggage here. Where can I claim it? I'm gonna ask him to get over with. I'm gonna provoke the policeman.
An elf, then. Welcome to the new world. Here we know that elves are wise and ancient race. Hopefully, you will become part of our modern society. Please ignore anyone who treats you with prejudice. And not all elves are antiquated warlocks, right? Please step forward for a customs
Thank you,
check
policeman, for telling me
make
to
sure
ignore the
you're not
racism.
carrying anything illegal.
Games could really do with finding something other than the animation where a large object gets tucked behind the back. It's a handy, like, shortcut, I guess. I don't know what you're about to do, but I don't think I'm gonna like it, am I?
A smartass, eh? That joke was so funny. I think you should share it with the people at the end of the line. Move!
Okay, I'm gonna use my persuasion. I've got alright persuasion. Hey, I was just kidding. I know you work hard and it's obvious that you're tired. I was only trying to bring a smile to your face. I would like an option here to fail. Pick up that can, yeah.
Yeah, alright. I don't know what's got on
Success.
No, it's just that you're the 87th passenger today and I'm exhausted.
Would have been good if there was a
Let's get this
pause
over
there so we could focus on the on the roll first, because like the dialogue already went yeah all right before the roll happened, so we knew we'd succeeded. Let's go.
Surface inspection indicates the new arrival is not a magical being, has no visible signs of corruption, and no evident symptoms of the Iron Plague. Nor do I observe any kind of smoke, magical glow, unusual light refraction, or other manifestations of illegal or unregistered magical artifact. Looks like we're done here.
That
Head
line
on
got
through,
real short.
and good luck in the
Plague.
new world.
Yeah, plague.
Don't break the law and don't join any magical terrorist organizations. Have a good day.
I am immediately going to join a magical terrorist organization. Sure, bye. I got law-abiding citizen. I didn't want to be a law-abiding citizen. It remains a mystery why the policeman himself cannot see the contrast between the alleged rights of the locals and the reality. The urge to laugh at what you have heard puts you in a playful mood. Your mockery increases by 5. Okay, I'm not actually a law-abiding citizen. Okay, got it. I was like, what choice did I make there that got law-abiding citizen? Other than the persuasion check, I guess. But no, it was sarcasm. I'm okay with that. Is this a map? I need to find the meeting point. Corvin Varna, wanted dead or alive. Corvin? My Slaster rogue. I know it could be Corwin, but still. Track your current objectives on the mini-map in the top right corner of the screen. Press M to open a full map. Oh, that's a neat little map, actually. I like that. Look at that. It's nice. Okay, so... I need to head to... Was I heading to Advent Square? I need to find my suitcase. I need my suitcase first. Where I've hidden this... Oh, God. I've hidden an artifact in there. Oh, shit. First of all, let's just loot some random stuff. Hell yeah! Is any of this illegal? Are they fishing for suitcases? Hold on, I'm just taking some dollars. I need all of this. I don't know. I'm just taking people's suitcases. It's fine. I need it. I need it more than you. I'm the protagonist. Oh, hell yeah, we got a revolver. I do as well. I really like just looting. We got a gun, everyone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just put some gloves on. Oh, this is it. This is it. A history of magic, witchcraft, and the occult. Uncover the beguiling history of witchcraft, magic, and superstition. curious history of magic and the powers of the occult, witchcraft, ritual, and the imagination from the earliest appearance to the modern times. I thought I was actually going to be able to read it. Got some steel plates. I have a salmon and a rag. You know what? That's the Friday night. Salmon and a rag. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but now we have Elf with a gun. Hell yeah. That chest is not moving, but the thing it's on is. Oh, hold on. I'm going to use the crane to get the box. Oh, yes. 100% chance of success because I'm good at Steam Tech. This animation could be better. This is just a little bit. You know what? I like that they put it in. Fighting bandages, $200, and some celestial amber. Can I drink that now? No. So do I want the fighting bandages or the normal gloves? +2 health and +1 armor. +2 health, +2 accuracy. I don't want the fighting bandages. That's for pugilists, right? Pugilism. I need to keep the gunshot. Oh yeah, hell yeah! I'm gonna just go pick some random quarters from the ground. A generous amount of bread. Oh, it's breadcrumbs. Are scattered on the pier, and a fish is peeking out of the water. It reminds you of a cat hovering around a man cutting fish in his kitchen. I'll throw out some breadcrumbs. As you're about to throw a handful of breadcrumbs, the fish leaps out of the water and snatches the food from your hand in an exquisite pirouette. I'm gonna throw more. Again, the fish jumps up to gobble the breadcrumbs. Did it wave at you with one small fin, or was it a trick of the light? In any case, this looks like the beginning of a wonderful friendship. Throw more. The fish shows itself once more. Its scales glint prettily in the sunlight. Throw more. And again, you could do this all day. And again. I'm not going to try to catch the fish. As you turn to leave, you spy something fly up from the water and directly at you. By reflex, you catch the mystery item. You open your fist to discover a tiny pearl. I just got paid for... You know what? Whatever just happened there? That was nice. I like that. That was silly. I think I just trained a fish to get me jewels. I need a button for take all. I like having take all on a keyboard if possible. I mean, there might be. Let's have a look. Settings, controls. No, don't like it. Give me a button for take all. I take all on the keyboard just makes life so much easier. So that's a steely. That's a steely wheelie automobile. So do we find out what happens when you steal? I mean, we got it, right? Do I have to enter stealth? This could go badly wrong. Get some wire, some more rags. We're having a great time. We're having a great time today. Stealing. God, my stomach is rumbling. Why am I so hungry? I ate just before this stream. A preemptive shot. That's cool. Pickpocket? Hell yeah. We got good sleight of hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pickpocket. No? Alright, well, let's try and steal. Shit, we failed. Have you got anything like inspiration? Can I re-roll it? We're alright, yeah. I don't think I can do it again. I think it's just a failure. It's interesting that you don't appear to get caught. I'm looking for Michael Mortensen, but Martin Owlman is close and has a name, so let's go chat. The thin, nattily dressed young man is plainly distressed about something. His face is red and streaked with tears, and his eyes are roving wildly in every direction. The ground at his feet is littered with cigarette butts. Give him a slap. Like, who is this man? What? This is my first arrival in a new town. I'm gonna go up and just slap somebody. Hey, buddy. You slap the young man lightly on the cheek, but this has no effect, except for dislodging a bit of ash from the cigarette clenched between his teeth. Slap him again. Wake up, what happened to you? His hand slowly pivots in your direction until finally he registers your existence. The instant he blurts out a reply, the cigarette flies like a bullet from his mouth and burns your cheek. Luckily, the subsequent rain of spittle soothes the injury. What? What happened? The Milton & Sons Carrier Company screw up is what happened. They lost my luggage. They just destroyed me. I carried that fucking suitcase 8,000 kilometers to claim my goddamn inheritance. To get my money, I have to present a family heirloom as proof of my identity. And it was in that very same fucking suitcase. But of course, you can't bring it down the gangway yourself. Why not? Because it could hit another passenger. Now they're telling me the fucking insurance company will reimburse me. Morons! Yeah, I'm going to use observation. I'm good at observation. If this thing is so important to you, why didn't you hold it in your hands instead of using a suitcase? Oh, fuck. Veins in his neck and forehead visibly swell, and his already loud voice bursts into a hysterical shriek. Because I didn't think these assholes would lose it. Anyway, how was I going to carry it in my hands for 8,000 fucking kilometers? Can you describe this heirloom? Don't think I want to get involved. Have a great day. Honestly tempting at this point. You know what? Yeah. Don't think I want to get involved. Have a great day. Fuck you. Don't care. I'm going to steal more things. Yeah. I already know this. Hell yeah. Steel bars with salmon in. A light piston. Combine light piston with salmon. Combine rubber chicken with pulley. More leather gloves. More sulfur. Fortune cookie dispenser. We're going for it. Empty bottle of booze, a rag, and $1. I love this. Let's put $1 in and get a fortune. We got a fortune cookie. Read. An eccentric inventor will offer you a clock that runs backward. Remember, yesterday's dinner was excellent. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, where is my fucking luggage? Legitimately, where is my luggage? It can't be that far away, can it? Oh.
Feeling lucky, folks? Place your bets on Michael Mortensen. Odds are 5-1 against.
You're certain that fellow holding the Crimson Arrow sign just announced the very person you're supposed to meet on the docks?
Not good at checks. Like, observation is my one thing, and I'm fucking it up constantly. Okay, so I'm gonna go that way. But where is my suitcase? Maybe it is legitimately further away. I just thought the suitcase would be relatively nearby. Alright, there's a Barker. Oh, we're in a carnival. We're clowning. Better Michael Mortensen. The odds are 1 to 5. Fancy a little flutter, do ya? We got a colossal showdown brewing right now. Mighty Mickey Rosie Mortensen against none other than our reigning champ, Grotfear the Crusher. I just want to throw them in. We'll get your chance once the match is finished. Be there in person to witness the inevitable crushing. Alright, let's have a look. Here's our contact. Oh, that boy's big. He's a large lad. Oh, is that Mickey? Oh, that's fine. Okay, so who's Rotveer the Crusher? Oh, okay.
Damn. That brawl was a real cracker. Up until your grand entrance, that is.
Mick, this is on you.
Feels like a plate of mashed taters now. And I'm not loving it.
Mick, this one's on you.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. But you could have chosen a less no-stumping moment, huh?
What is going on here? Why didn't you meet me at the pier?
I've been watching for your arrival. And not just for the past few hours, I'll tell you that. Your ship was delayed, and I've been waiting for days. So to pass the time, I thought, why not have a little fun and pocket some coin along the way? Boxing, my friend, is as straight up as it gets. And when it comes to honest money, it's easy picking. All right.
Sometimes the words get cut off a little early. I can't complain too much about that because that legitimately happened in Baldur's Gate for like the first 3 months as well.
Now it's time I introduce myself. Name's Michael Mortensen, but mostly folks call me Mick Rosie. I work for Mr. Simon, managing his business affairs now and then. And you?
I am Gary Old Elf.
Well met indeed. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. In the new world,
While I was attending to other people's suitcases, other people were attending to my suitcase.
me, for example,
Yeah.
I have to get you to Mr. Simon. But there's a snag. I took a beating, and now I owe Ernie. Ernie's the bloke with the purse and the trusty notebook. Don't take this the wrong way, mate. Not holding a grudge or anything. But I got knocked out because of you.
No, you
It's
didn't.
a bit of a tangled tale. But now it's you who's got a debt to settle with Ernie. We're not going anywhere until that's taken care of. You follow me?
You want me to shoot him? I don't have time for this bullshit. I'll find my own way. I'm not sticking my neck out for you. Your debt, your problem. Handle it yourself. That's the one I'm going with. Like, fuck this.
Listen here, mate. You owe Ernie a hefty sum, and Mr. Simon's been waiting for you for 4 long days. Every hour that ticks by adds to your tab with Mr. Simon. Trust me, being in his debt is no walk in the park. So get your ass in gear and find that dough.
I don't have time for this bullshit. I'll find my own way.
I have to admit that I'm a bit disappointed. I had a notion that we would be pals. Take a look at that checkpoint over there. You won't get through it without my help. Don't let me down completely, buddy.
I'm going to try and talk him down a little bit.
Enough talk. Time for action.
Just keep failing.
Get your hands on that cash, and we'll be on our
I
way.
just got the achievement, not your day. Fail 3 checks in a row. Yeah, being able to just leave would be nice. Like mid-conversation, just go, I'm done. I'm sure the cash
You're in
won't
the
get
plot,
$300.
buddy. To make a few dollars, you can try your luck with some portside gamblers, indulge in a bit of pickpocketing, or maybe just rummage through a few bags. The usual routine.
I have been
If you're
doing
feeling
that.
adventurous and want to reel in a bigger catch, have a chat with Ernie and consider stepping into the ring with Grotweir the Crusher. But I'll be straight with you. He's a tough nut to crack.
Okay, fine. I'll be back when I have it. Alright, well, I'm not getting in the ring. I am not a fighter. But what I... Oh, God. Damn, Giant, I thought he'd win. Hey, you! Wanna go toe-to-toe with Grotweir the Crusher? The winnings would be as substantial if it was someone like you in the ring. Can you release Mick? Not a chance, my friend. The fella's got a hefty debt to settle, and he still has to fight his way out of it. He's not going anywhere till every penny's accounted for. Alright, leave. Choo-choo, all aboard, do as you're told, trade. I mean, it is a tutorial, I guess, but I'd like a bit more freedom. I would like a bit more freedom. Who can I pickpocket? Like, it's like, you could try pickpocketing, and I'm like, can I? Like, who? Am I gonna be behind him, maybe? Like, I feel like I should be good at pickpocketing, but I can't find anyone who's a valid target for it. Oh, here we go, here we go. Success! Oh shit, I've got to navigate through the pickpocket? There's items here, so this is probably dollars, yeah? That's 2 points. And then get to the exit and get out. $2? God damn it. Who else? Take your hands off. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Steam hammers? No, I got guns. I'm a gunsman. The quiz master. Let's try a quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers of fortune and fame, ever fancied your life as a millionaire for the minuscule price of a single dollar? You'll have a chance to answer 3 easy questions. Don't dawdle and don't delay. Riches beyond your wildest dreams are waiting. A whole $150. Now get over here and seize your destiny. All right, Cameo. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into the challenge. For your first test of wit and wisdom, tell me this. What, dear contestant, is the illustrious capital of the Free State? Speak your answer loud and proud. Knowledge, Gary Oldf. It's Newark, of course. Ah, spot on. Well done indeed. Now brace yourself for the next tantalizing query awaits just ahead. Onward. Now we delve deeper. The next question for your consideration, esteemed contestant. Who, pray tell, holds the reins of power and governs the illustrious Free States? Think well and answer with conviction. I can try an intimidation check. Or knowledge. I've heard it's the tech syndicates. So I'm passing enough knowledge that I can get through this because I've got a high intelligence. And now we tread into the realms of wonder and debate. Tell me, dear contestant, what propels us forward in this age of marvels? Is it the ancient and enigmatic force of magic, or is it the gleaming, whirring wonders of technology? Speak your mind and make your choice. It's technology. No, it wasn't tech. It's gonna be people, isn't it? You absolute arsehole. Oh, he was fucking us up no matter what. He was gonna say that no matter what. Absolute arsehole. Where is my suitcase? I'm gonna check the map. Oh, the journal? Find your suitcase should have happened before talking to Michael Mortensen. Okay, so it should be somewhere here. Probably this way, maybe? Okay, success. This is where the suitcase is, probably. Wait, what the fuck is this? Some kind of kobold. It's a rat. That is not a rat. That isn't a rat. All right, camera. Yep, next. Block negates a portion of incoming damage. Dodge, chance of reducing of avoiding an attack entirely. Sorry. Armor, protective layer, preventing health loss, fully restored every turn. Okay. Health, death awaits when falls to 0. Got it. Active abilities, reaction abilities. Secondary points allow you to perform abilities that cost secondary points, movement points, primary points, PP, PPSP, and MP. I would call that skill point, movement, action points, but okay. Alright, so I got 2 PP, one RP. Oh, this has got a reaction point on the menu. Decide what this is called, alright? This the turn order for your teammates and enemies appears at the top of the screen. Sure, I know, I understand that. I would like a tutorial level of I have played a game before. So I'm gonna use my movement. Well, actually, I'm gonna shoot first. Trick shot fires ricocheting bullets, dealing damage to targets. Huh. Or a dual shot. Hey, so good, so good. We know how this works. I'm gonna try a trick shot. Like, Yeah. I know how action points works. And then let's try a dual pistol shot. Hey! Trick is you shoot them in the face. Yeah. I think presumably if there are multiple enemies, it will ricochet off one of them to the other. I got 2 PP. Which do you pee from? I PP from my... I pee from both PP. My PP's full of pee. $50 and a magical scroll. Grants few magic cards for spellcraft. Used to obtain magic cards. Interesting. So that's for the magic characters, I'm guessing. Where is my suitcase? Was that my suitcase? No, surely not. An angry man confronts you. You'd better have an explanation for your actions. You think stealing's a joke, punk? Get ready for some not-so-funny consequences. Deception is not good for me. I'm good at sleight of hand. Create a diversion. Look, that drowner stole a lady's hat. Sorry, there's a bunch of shady characters hanging around today. Good luck finding your bag. Lamau. Creating your voodoo staff. Couple of healing potions. Also, cop, where were you when the fucking rat attacked? My luggage is definitely not here. Good. Is it this machine? Nope, it's not this machine over. Okay. That guy's just still fucking around, isn't he? Hey, is it in there? No. Found a booster pack? Yeah, I found magic cards. I can't use it because I'm not a mage. That makes sense. I feel like being able to combine these would be good. Diesel tech, steam tech, Tesla tech, celestial magic, voodoo magic, occult magic. Aha! Different types of tech. Where is my suitcase? Oh, another voodoo stick. Nice. Crying mother. Have you seen my suitcase? Some travel boots. Giving me +2 armor. Oh wait, what? 0.5 move points, +1 health, or +2 armor. I'm gonna take the armor. The armor's better. So I'm gonna get in, stand in line. Alright. This is how you get through. You just stand in line. That would legitimately be funny. If you could just wait in line for a little bit and then you get in. And you don't need to meet Mick at all. Alright, how much money have I got? Have I got $300 yet? I got 447. I got plenty. Alright, there we go. Still haven't found that fucking suitcase. Already back? Spill the beans, mate. Ernie's not going to release me. Oh, no, he's talking.
Spill the beans, mate. Ernie's not gonna release me until we settle that debt.
Alright. Here it is.
Splendid. We can go now. By the way, where's your suitcase? Mr. Simon said you would have one. Did you pick it up yet?
Couldn't find it.
Blast it all. All right. Let's take a look at the luggage belt then. It's got to be there.
Is that man inverse peed his pants? Sorry, he's peed everywhere apart from his pants? What's going on there? What's this? Search for your baggage on the luggage belt. Alright. Clown noises. Okay, that's good. Why is the luggage belt all the way up here? That's what I gotta ask.
A police officer in a flashy tech outfit stands on the stoop, engaged in a quiet tete-a-tete with a man. For some reason, this piques Nick's interest. The man delivers a parcel
Hell
to
yeah,
the
critical
officer,
success.
who accepts it with a subtle nod, before passing something back in return. Every few seconds, the cop checks his surroundings, suggesting that this is an illicit exchange.
Listen up, partner. I gotta sort a little something out with Jimmy. But I'll be back in 2 shakes, don't you worry.
Wait, didn't you tell me we shouldn't keep Salmon waiting?
Yeah, I did. But I'll be quick, partner. I swear.
Yeah, alright, go ahead.
I had
I'm not a cop. I'm not gonna tell him not to commit crimes.
Jimmy,
That's what we're
my
here
man.
for.
The cop startles at Nick's exclamation, his countenance darkening as he looks up at the imposing giant. It's abundantly clear that he's less than thrilled by Nick's appearance.
What do you want, Mortensen?
Jimmy, you owe me a little something. And since I'm in the neighborhood, I thought I'd cash in.
The policeman's face grows another shade darker as he forces a smile onto his face.
Yeah, I think we need to have a little one-on-one off the record.
The policeman nods pointedly in your direction. The policeman's eyes are darting about, and he's breathing in harsh gasps.
We're on a tight schedule. Just give Mick what he wants and we'll be on our way.
My partner likes getting down to brass tacks. Knew we were on the same page, buddy.
Without ever taking his eyes off the policeman's, Nick wordlessly extends an open hand. Jimmy hesitates, but only briefly, his gaze snapping from the towering giant to you, then back again. Finally, he lets out a long, reluctant sigh and drops the mysterious package into Nick's massive palm.
Damn it, Mortensen. Here, make it gag on it, you bastard.
Nick grins with satisfaction.
And keep this between you and me, all right? Not a word to another living soul.
I understand. I'm not a kid in short pants, you know.
You're a kid in very precisely unpissed pants, but the rest of your trousers are pissed. What the fuck was that?
How do I put it? To stay in prime condition like this
Steroids. Okay,
requires
got it.
a little something extra.
Alright, let's go talk to Simon.
Hold on a sec. There's something I've got to take care of.
Nick carefully unwraps the parcel to reveal a tiny heap of crystalline powder. It shimmers with different colors in the sunlight.
Orphan. I'd have never made it through the mines without it. I was popping every single day. The work was that brutal. Thankfully, one of them flying critters was a friend of mine.
Nick expertly snorts up a dose of orphan, and a blissful grin takes over his face.
Feel like giving it a shot? It'll toughen you up.
Orphan is a potent drug which amps up your strength and reactions, but leads to a painful aftermath later. Moreover, it's highly addictive.
Game's got drugs in it. Love an RPG with drugs in it. Shout out Fallout. Absolutely.
You won't regret it.
You don't like Mick when he has a problem. You have a problem when you have a problem. You have a problem. Yeah, exactly. He's not exactly a friend, is he? Did he give me any or what? I don't think he did. Rude. Or am I now under the effects of it? I'm a sadomasochist? Why? 6 cents spelt wrong. Where did that come from? Yeah. I got questions about that. Like, a little bit of where this came from would be nice. I like that you do get these situational buffs that happen, like, based on your choices in conversation, but a little bit of info of why would be nice. Alright, we get through? We get through, alright. Techcraft? No, I want to press it. So I like that you apparently can get... Oh no, here we go. Creation of technological items. Oh, frag grenade? Flame grenade? Oh. Okay, so I've got what I need here. Do I pull the lever cronk? I pull the lever cronk. It's a nice little UI, actually. And we've got other stuff we can do later on. Where is my suitcase? Sorry, there's a bird I gotta talk to. Oh no, I gotta talk to a bird. Do I want to catch the crow using mixed athletics? Sure, why not? Received bird. Hell yeah, taking up my inventory. A well-formed pet crow with a small tag on its leg that reads property of C. Webster. Yeah, but I want it. Can I equip the bird? Hey Meg, you want some boots or something? Like, what are you wearing at the moment? No, you got mixed boots on, it's fine. You want some gloves? Nope, you got gloves. You're good. An experienced inventor, you only know how to make 3 things. Well, we are level 1 still. Anyway, we've actually hit well past an hour because I've had a lot to nitpick about this game, but it has actually absorbed me pretty well. This is a game that I'd probably just play a lot of. Oh, Thieves Gloves. Hell yeah. Like, there's a lot going on here. Like, the writing's a little clunky. The voice acting is reasonable. I think the narrator particularly is good. The world design, the level design is lovely, actually. I'm really liking that. I look forward to seeing what happens in the combat and what I can do. I like the idea that I can build like it mentioned in the character creation that I could eventually build a jetpack. I hope that's not something I can only use in combat. If that's usable outside of combat, that's a really cool addition. You know, like to get around areas. I like that it's sort of putting checks in everywhere. I think sometimes the checks are a little confusing as to why they exist. And the conversations aren't 100% logical all the time. But honestly, yeah, I'm getting a good vibe out of this. You passed your random murder threshold a while back. That's fair. It is early access, so they will, you know, upgrade it. They're apparently planning to do a full launch in late 2025. So if you want to wait for that point, you might get a more polished thing. Apparently they're going to add new content as well. Apparently the early access version does not include the full story as well, so they will be a bit like the Baldur's Gate early access. They're planning to add more. And this apparently is the first 25% of the game, which is about 10 hours. So you got to bear that in mind. You know, it's early access. It's doing a sort of prologue like Baldur's Gate did. There is obviously, you've got to ask yourself, is there a guarantee the game will come out? I hope so. I think it's already off to a good start. I hope if it performs well, it will continue to get upgraded. But you've got to, you know, update it. You've got to understand that that's not necessarily a guarantee when it comes to games like this from smaller developers. But I'm hopeful. I think this is a little rough around the edges, but it's got promise, you know? I hope more people check it out. Yeah, I think yeah, I think it's a decent start. So that's gonna be us for that one. Do I have time for one more game? Just gonna check. Do I have time for one more game? I probably don't have time for one more game. I might stream more later if I've got the energy. If not, I might do a lunchtime one tomorrow or maybe on Friday. But yeah, I think that's going to be us. So today we looked at Forgotten but Unbroken and New Arcane. Both games were, I think, pretty decent. You know, there was a good amount of polish in Forgotten but Unbroken. It could do with showing you a bit more information, but I liked it. From the look of the store page, there were also a bunch more mechanics in there that we just didn't get to in the first hour. New Arcane has piqued my interest, which is a very good thing for a CRPG to do. I am intrigued as to where it's going to go. You know, aesthetic wise, I like the idea that you've got both steampunk and dragons and all that sort of nonsense going on like simultaneously. It's a bit of a slow start. I think they could have done with cutting it so that you start at the arrival on the docks, and then occasionally flash back to those bits with the talking with the judge. I don't think they needed to show the world destroyed and then flash to it. I think they could have left that as a mystery. Like, why is this judge talking to you? Well, you're going to find out, sort of thing, as opposed to knowing eventually that it's there's a calamity that's your fault. I think maybe the judge would be a better way to introduce that. But yeah, broadly speaking, I think that's pretty cool as well. And while it's in early access, it is a lot cheaper as well. So as always, a full disclosure, of course, is that New Arcane, I got a free key for, but I think you know, if I'd gone on Steam and I bought this for $16.99, I'd be pretty happy. The area shows, you know, the area that I've been in shows a fair amount of polish. Oops, I accidentally clicked on a trailer on Steam as I was trying to have a look at information about it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with both of those. This has been a pretty successful Nick attempts. Usually I get one that I'm not really enjoying, but no, I've liked both of these so far. It's always tricky with like a first impressions of a CRPG because you don't get any of the later level. Like, CRPGs are slow burns, right? You don't get any of the later level mechanics unlocked. You don't know if this is going to be fun once you're like 10 levels in. But I think it's pretty decent so far. One thing it really needs, really needs, give me separate volume settings. I was struggling to hear people talking in that at times because the music was swelling too much or the background noise was too loud. I need that. I need that. Some people might want options to turn off subtitles as well. I personally am a subtitles always on kind of guy, especially as I stream it. You know, you want to stream with subtitles so that people can read it, but I know some people prefer it. Some people find it more cinematic, I suppose, if it's not got subtitles. I don't know. Personally, it doesn't affect it for me, but some people might want that. But the real thing that I need different sound settings. I need settings for background noise, music, and dialogue bare minimum to be separate. But yeah, happy with that. All right, have we got anyone to raid? Oh, Caps is online. What are you streaming, Caps? Oh, they've just started. They're doing Planet Coaster 2. Love a bit of Planet Coaster 2. So on Twitch we're gonna go and we're gonna go raid Capsule Sis. Yeah, they're a lovely they're well a lovely they're a lovely system. That is the term. Words are hard once you've streamed like 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie. Can you tell I've been rambling? Anyway, they're lovely. Go say hello. Planet Coaster is one of my favorite games of all time. I haven't seen enough of Planet Coaster 2 yet, but I hope that it's also really good. So we're gonna go do that. On the YouTube side, we'll just sort of end there, because raids sort of don't exist on YouTube. I mean, they sort of do, they sort of don't. But I hope those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you've found a new game to take a look at in the 2 that we played today. And I will probably do some more of this week, because I've got a lot of games on my list to play through, and there's a couple of really interesting ones. I mean, they all interest me in some way. I don't pick one unless it interests me in some way, but there are some ones that are like, I don't know if this is going to be a good game, but they're certainly putting themselves up to a big challenge, and I want to see what they do to try and address that.